Number 73, offense is declined. Third down.
There's already a loss of 6 yards. Why take the play? Holmes is the guy. And here it comes here. You're going to see the block. Here's Holmes, and that is a block in the back on Darryl Talley. But before that, when Hebron was running, Bobby Brister grabbed Hanson by the head.
That's the right guard, #1 draft pick from Jackson State, Lester Holmes, who has played well. 4 wideouts now for the Eagles, and Brister connects with Lofton. Short pickup for the former Buffalo Bill. Right here, let's go to Jim Lampley for an update.
And we go to the Astrodome to check in on the hottest team in the league, the Oilers. Cleveland Browns getting Eric Metcalf involved early. Another former University of Miami quarterback, this one Vinny Testaverde, throws to Metcalf over the middle, 49 yards, TD, 7-0 Cleveland in the first. Back to Marvin Paul.
All right, thank you, Jim. Yes, Houston red hot, 7 straight wins. And Fiegels with his second punt. Fair catch, handled by Copeland. 4:25 remaining in this first quarter. 34-yard punt. We'll be back in a moment. All right, a look at the natural gas quarterback efficiency rating. Steve Young at San Francisco leading the way. Jim Kelly is number 9. No Eagles on the rankings with Randall Cunningham out of action. And Jim Kelly, who took that shot, hurt his shoulder in the last series, is going to give it a go. He is on the field, although Frank Wright did warm up.
Yeah, and Kelly, you know, it's hard to get him out of the ball game. I guess his next life he'll come back as a linebacker.
He has certainly taken his share of shots once again this season. Oh, and Kelly took a hit there, coughed it up. Russ Hopkins on the recovery, and the Eagles take over.
It's one of these things when you don't expect someone to be there. They're running a bootleg pattern, and we want to slow this thing down if we can and show it to you. He runs a bootleg pattern, and when he does, I think William Thomas, number 51, is blitzing on the outside. Watch when Kelly turns. Davis is going to go to Kelly's left. There it is. Here's the bootleg. Now, as soon as he turns, here's the linebacker right in his face. It's Seth Joyner, I'm sorry. And then Hopkins picks it up. But when Kelly turned, he never saw Joyner. Didn't expect him to be there.
Backup safety man Wes Hopkins on the recovery. Eagles take over at the Buffalo 35-yard line. Again, the cutback by Hebron. And now here's it from the crowd as once again he tried to cut away and lost yardage.
Hebron's got to learn something that Herschel Walker has learned. It's taken him a long time to do it, and that's go to the hole. And when you get to the hole, if it's not there, get as much as you can. All this dancing is going to do is going to lose yardage for you. He lost 6 on one play, just lost another one here. So now you're looking at 2nd and 11. You're taking yourself out of field position.
On Hebron, a starter earlier in the season after a surprising training camp. He was not drafted. He was signed as a free agent, had fumble problems, went to the bench, but he's back in action. And Brister able to complete to Walker. Herschel Walker on the reception, brought down by Marcus Patton. Herschel Walker, the Eagles' leading receiver, and has the most receptions by an NFC running back.
And what happens is Marcus Patton is right here, is covering Herschel one-on-one. And this is the matchup that they want. They want the one-on-one matchup. Now here's Bruce Smith on McHale on the outside. McHale's here, and Hebron misses.
And the Eagles just a yard short of a first down. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Walker's second catch of the day, has 49 receptions for the season. Heath Sherman now in the Eagle backfield. And it's Sherman picking up the first down. Stopped by Marcus Patton.
Kind of surprised to see him go that way with Bruce Smith over there.
And Heath Sherman heads back to the sideline. He's been bothered by a sore knee in his 5th year out of Texas A&I. He had emerged as the Eagles' feature runner second half of last season, but lost his starting job to the rookie Hebron.
2 tight ends.
It's a first down at the 24. Yes, Favaro and Maurice Johnson in there right now. On the slant, Walker with a short gain.
See, this is the difference in Herschel Walker this year as in the past. Herschel Walker, when he goes to the hole, there's no more dancing. And he's going to pick up what's there, which is about 3.5 to 4 yards. But watch Herschel Walker, straight ahead. He has his shoulders square. He's going into the hole, protecting the ball, and taking what's there, and not trying to wait and dance and lose yardage.
Picked up about 4. It's a 2nd and 6 at the 20. Eagles stay with the double tight end. Minute 40 remaining. First quarter, Eagles and Bills are scoreless. Brister off the short set has a first down, combining with the rookie Victor Bailey.
Now this was an audible. Bubby Brister looked up on the outside and he saw Nate Odoms playing off of Victor Bailey. So he even looks at Victor Bailey. You'll see Bubby Brister. He'll look. Here he is here. He looks. Right here is Bubby. And he looks out here to Bailey because he sees Nate Odoms way off. And he looks right at him. And he tells him, I'm going to throw it out to you. Get outside. And they pick up the first down. Good read.
Eagles now at the Buffalo 12. Try to make the turn, but could not. Matt Darby on the stop. Matt Darby starting at free safety for the injured Mark Kelso, who once again has suffered a concussion and is out of action.
They lost count of the concussions at Kelso. You know, it's really something. Kelso goes out on a concussion, and Matt Darby comes in, and he said, you know how important Kelso is to this football team, and he said it publicly to the press. He said, I missed the read on Brown's touchdown that cost him the game. He said it was my fault.
Yes, that is very unusual. Here's Walker on a 2nd down and 5. Herschel Walker getting the call. Matt Darby, a 5th-round draft pick last year out of UCLA, and he has stepped into that crucial role as quarterback of the secondary with Kelso out of action.
And they're going to have to run one more play before the end of the quarter. And I think that if they don't make this first down here and/or touchdown, they will kick the field goal. They've got to put some points on the board, even though they're not going anywhere.
8th play of the drive. It's a 3rd down and 2 at the 4. And Brister will throw. Intended for Walker.
Herschel Walker wasn't even paying attention. He never really looked at the ball.
He was wrapped up pretty good by Marcus Patton.
But he was open. Herschel Walker goes out into the flat on the right. Brister throws. Look at Herschel. He's not even paying attention. Bubby Brister knows it. He said, man, turn around.
And the Eagles will go for the field goal with 7 seconds left in the quarter. It's a 4th and 2 at the 4. 21-yard attempt by Matt Barr, who has certainly had his ups and downs. He hit the goalpost. Matt Barr missing from 21 yards away, and here's it from the crowd.
Well, they are a little vocal here, aren't they? All right, let's take a look at it. The snap's all right. The hold is there, and Barr just pushes it right smack in the middle of the goalpost. Let's look at the hold now to see if all things are considered. The strings and everything are all in place. They seem to be forward. Yeah, but it's there. He has nothing. He just pushes the ball. How can this happen to me?
Well, Eagles handle the low snap and put it down, and Barr is now 8 for 12, but misses from 21 yards away in the final seconds of this scoreless first quarter.
When you're talking about missing
Eagles,
from 21 yards away, that's only 1 yard further than an extra point.
Eagles, hearing the boos, have called for a timeout with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, they would like the fans would like to see him just pass Barr up into the stands. They want to talk to him for a moment.
2 years ago, this franchise appeared to be perched on the edge of greatness. Last year, 11-5. They were 8-0 at home, and they have certainly fallen back due to injuries, free agent signings, key players departing. It's a team that has been dismantled, and 2 key free agents Seth Joyner and Clyde Simmons, the focus of much speculation as to whether they will also go elsewhere.
What did Kotite say to you yesterday about his quarterback situation in Shula? I thought it was a great line.
Yes, he has. He said that in his 3 years, he has seen more quarterbacks here than